preseason matchup of two teams both muscled into the top 10, thinking about the playoff down the line, looking to strengthen their resume with a W here today. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll hand it off. Powering through. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football and running at Oklahoma.
Again, makes it second and medium. Down the middle, it's Thomas. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Sooners have come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's contact in the throw. Touchdown, Sooners, as they put 6 more on the board. Talk about a great way to start this game, for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and 1 from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out-out. The catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over the top of everybody for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Caught near the sticks. It's Moulton. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Robinson. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll try the ground game here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
important third down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Allen. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went, grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on. This offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the game's still tied here in the first quarter.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Back to pass. It's Manning. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. The game moves the ball to the 34. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
To throw, it's Nelson. Caught over the middle, it's Fleming. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The Sooners pick up enough for a first down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he is wide open for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
No problem with BNT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. It's a deep shot to the right. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to win the area. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the lineup to kick the extra point.
Chris, we get get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. To throw, it's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a sack. They drop it inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Washington. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. It's a shotgun run play. And he's not going to get. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks right and lets it fly. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Screen to the wide receiver. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Makes a quick catch. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they get the second half started with a running play. And they try them little, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. Touchdown. Oklahoma. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The sure hands, it's Simon. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So ball in the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. run sets up an important third down call for this offense. QB keeper all the way. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll ride the back again here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down here for this offense. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
A crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block.
Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Second and goal for the offense. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field ago would make this a two-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. The shotgun handoff here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They're standing there, gets hit again.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
To the air, it's Nelson. Finds his man. It's Hudson.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Trying to find room. It's Robinson. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, 1st down.
Well, that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And the Sooners looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Through the defender. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The Sooners are starting to flex and pull away, Kirk, getting closer to putting on that golden hat.
What a day for these Oklahoma Sooners. It's a game you just dream about. A rivalry game against Texas here in Dallas. The only thing you worry about are old Boomer and Sooner out there working as hard as they had to work this afternoon.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
And this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Leaning on the run game here late. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Robinson. Bowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. What a catch! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Second down play coming up. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.